What's going on, everybody? It's Mel DFS coming to you live and direct, here to give you my favorite 4 plays for tomorrow, May 4th. We have a 2-game slate for Counterstrike. We have Loot Season 6, best of 3 for the playoffs, man. Hope everybody's having an amazing one. Feel free to like the video. Please subscribe if you're new or support the channel. I always appreciate the love. Press that bell icon to always stay notified for new videos. Alright, we're going to go into dissect each match, y'all, to let you know why. We got some good plays, especially on the upsets. So something you wanted something to look into for differentiate your lines to cash. Alright, so we have Forzy versus Gambit Youngsters. Alright, now Forzy is a negative 280 to Gambit Youngsters is a plus 195. And we have Sprout versus Nordavind, which Nordavind is a plus 140 to Sprout is a negative 195. Alright, now both of these games, I could see upsets. I could see Gambit beating Forzy. I see Nordavind beating Sprout. So you could look into 2 upsets for your lines here. Knowing that's going to differentiate your lines, because of course looking into 2 upsets is also going to have more money left on the table for your lineups. So definitely something to consider here. All right, now looking to the news on both teams. Now going to Sprout. Now Sprout previous history versus Nordavind. Now Nordavind won last game versus Sprout, but they've been going back to back in their history. Like they won twice and 1 overtime each. Now they also have an issue with Sprout. Now Sprout, they picked up Snatchy, one of the guys on the team. He only played less than 5 matches with the core, which could definitely hurt the team with not much experience and especially in competitiveness. So something you want to consider here, knowing that Snatchy hasn't played that many games with the team, only less than 5, so that could hurt. So I think Nordavind has an upside here with that plus 140. I feel like that's an upset here for Nordavind. Going with Gambit Youngsters. Now Gambit Youngsters won 3 out of the past 5 games. So far they even beat Nordavind 2-0, like just a complete sweep. So something you want to consider here. But now Forzy, they beat Gambit in April 10th. They swept them 2-0 this season. They also 6-0 in the past 2 seasons versus Gambit. But Forzy has lost the last 3 games straight in the past 5 matches. So that could be something you want to consider here, knowing that they might not want to lose that 4th game straight and they come back swinging. Of course, they never been beat. But if you want to look into the contrarian side with Gambit, they never beat Forzy, and they've been on the streak lately. So something you want to consider here. You want to go with a favor. You can go with a favor with Forzy and then go with the upset with Nordavind, or vice versa. You can go with Gambit with Sprout. So those are 2 games, some news I want to give you on both sides of the field. So let's give you my plays. Now I'm gonna give you 2 guys on both teams. The reason why I think they're great. Let's go to the first play. Now going with Daicha, of course, going with Forzy. He has a 1.1 rating in the past 3 months, but has a big bump in the past. For the event, he had a 1.36 in the event. That's the most on the team. He has a 0.71 kills per round with a 70.7 kill and assist percentage with a 79.9% damage per round. So Daicha could definitely carry this team here if you want to look into him for Sprout. So something you want to consider here for Daicha. Another guy I could look into will be Faven from Sprout. Now Faven is a 1.8 rating, but in the past 3 months, but he has lowered his rating of 1.06 in an event, so he has been on decline. He has a 0.70 kills per round with a 63 death per round. That's the lowest on the team as well, with a 70.5% kill and assist ratio with a 71.7% damage per round. So Faven and Daicha is 2 guys I like here for Sprout. But on the contrarian side, with the upset side, I like going with HS from Nordavind. Now HS, he's a 1.03 in the past 3 matches in his rating, but he has bumped up in an event with a 1.07. All right, so he's doing great in an event with a 69 kills per round in the past 3 months with a 0.70 deaths per round. with a 67.1 kill and assist percentage with a 77.1 damage per round. So like this play for HS if you want to look into the Northern here on a contrarian side, and you can also pair him up with his guy NATO Savix. I think he's a great play. Alright, so now he has a 1.01 in rating in the past 3 months, but he bumped up to 1.06 in the event. Now he has the least in deaths per round on a team with a 0.62. He has a 0.64 kills per round with a 68.9% in kill assist ratio with a 65.4% damage per round. So of course I like both of these guys, HS, NATO Savix, and I also like the notable Ken Tinsky. He's also a great play here. So those two guys, if I want to look into as an upset, will be HS, and I'll be looking at NATO Savix for the game. Alright, so now looking to the next game. Now going to the 4Z versus Gambit youngsters. Okay, now let's go up. We have Gambit. We have Shiro, man. He's a beast. He's been balling. He has a 1.27 rating in the past 3 months, but he bumped up to 1.40 in the event. That's the most in this tournament. He also has the least in deaths per round with a 0.55. Has a 0.79 kills per round with a 75.5% in kill and assist with an 80.2 damage per round. So he's killing it, y'all. Shiro is a beast. And you can also pair him up if you want to pair him up with Nafani. Also a great play here. He has only average 1 rating in the past 3 months, but he bumped up to 1.13 in the event. So that's great. I mean, that's a big bump. He has a 0.65 kills per round with a 0.70 deaths per round with 72.6 damage per round. So great play when looking at Fanny here. He's one of those guys that definitely consider a look into it. Also, you can look into Exo. Also a great play for Gambit. All right, now you can also look into the other side of the fence. You want to look into 4Z. You got Flit. All right, now Flit is 1.14 rating in the past 3 months with a 0.75 kills per round, 0.64 deaths a round with 71.2% kill and assist with 80.7 damage per round. So he's killing it lately. Flit is something you can look into for 4Z, and then you have his right hand man with XC Power. How you pronounce it? I'm not sure how you pronounce these names, but still a great play with a 1.11 rating in the past 3 months with a 0.70 kills per round with a 0.58 deaths per round. That is the least on the team. So Power is also a great play to pair him up with Flit. Alright, so if you want to also go with one-offs, you could go with just like a Flit from 4Z, and then you can go, you just pair up with Shiro, Nafani, and then pair up with the last 3 guys on Northern. Something you want to consider. You know, you could change it up. You don't have to always go 3 guys from both upset teams or a stack. You can also do a one-off with somebody that's going to try to carry their team, especially on the best of 3. You want to look at guys that could try to help their team win. And I think you want to go with an upset. I think Flit is one of the top dogs you can look into. Shiro, Daicha, those are 3 guys I think are the beast, or the beast plays for tomorrow. So for my favorite 4, I got HS, I got NATO Savix, I got I will go into Fanny, and then I will go with Shiro. Alright, so those are my fave 4s for tomorrow. Y'all like the plays, definitely give it a thumbs up. Any questions, comment below. Also, please subscribe if you're new to the channel and collect that bag, y'all. It's DFS, and y'all stay blessed. And I'll see y'all in the next video.